why don't you show us how to pick the best apple?
That's a great way to look at it, picking the best apple. When my husband and I started coming to Julian, we only picked underripe, shiny apples, which are what you are classically trained to find in a grocery store. But since we have time to look at things, we want to use our detective skills. We want to notice if there are apples on the ground, which this tree has, which indicates phenylytic ripeness. It's a weird technical term, which just means there's enough sugar and energy packaged around those seeds that the tree says, go forth and live on your own. The next thing we want to look for are bird pecks in the trees. So if we see bird pecks in an apple, the birds have all gosh darn day to fly overhead and find sweet things. Those two signs tell us that this tree is likely ripe and ready to be picked.
Wow.
Granny Smiths like this are one of the last ripening apples in Julian. So when we go to pick one of her apples, we want to be delicate. You never want to rip one off the tree, otherwise it's like getting a store-bought apple, which is not the experience you're looking for. So I'm gonna find an apple that I think is pretty. Notice which way the stem is going, and this one's going down, so I'm simply gonna lift up.
Wow.
And you see how easy that came off?
Yes.
If it comes off any harder than that, it is not your apple. My husband always says the very best apple is the one that falls off with the vibration of his footsteps. It should always come off that easy.
Okay, so I have my handy dandy apple picking bag, and I'm going to try to pick the best apple. So,
Good luck.
let's see. Which one do you think?
Find a pretty one, and I would say that one's a good one, or this one would be fine, and you're gonna lift it against the stem. Yep, perfect. And all the way up.
And it popped
that's
right
how
off.
easy it should pop off.
The vibration
And
of
then it's ripe. Yes.
All right.
And that's a good apple.
Let's see.
And you don't even need to rev it off. That good
Oh, well,
field
actually,
dust
I
that's
wanna
on
put it in
is
my-
probiotic.
So this is my
Yep.
this is my apple right
So when
here.
you pick that one,
Yes.
all the others are gonna fall off with it, which is fine.
Good.
Just try and catch them as they go. You wanna lift up against, perfect, good job.
And they didn't even fall down.
Nice.
That's
Oh, that's a
interesting what you
beauty.
were saying, though, not to wipe this off because it
bloom.
has
Mhm.
probiotics that are good for you. So
got
you
it.
don't need to wipe it off and clean it.
That bloom or field dust is also what will cause it to ferment if you decided to make your own homemade cider.